Señoritas y señoritos, welcome back to another episode of It's a Bumpy Road. There's not a lot of energy today. I'll be straight with you. At least on my end, there's
You
not a
guys
lot of energy coming
suck.
in.
I have all the energy in this room.
Yeah, I
Jeez.
know.
I'm
And
bas-
you guys had a bigger week than we did. I was just like, I'm just chilling.
I'm basically half asleep right now.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is the
just here for
people
the
I
money
work
and the
with.
chisme.
The money and the chisme. Well, there's no money. There is chisme though. So I don't know where you're getting the money from.
You guys,
Um,
come on, keep it up. Take some Red Bull or something.
nah, Red Bull. I need some cafecito, Colombian cafecito, or Costa Rican.
I haven't had Costa Rican coffee.
What? Girl, you missing out.
No, you're not.
She doesn't know what Costa Rican coffee is. Anyway, Angie, the famous hypothetical questions.
Wait, we have to like greet like hi. How was your weekend? Like, did you guys have
How
a
was your
nice
week
weekend?
since last week?
Okay, all right. Let's restart. Go ahead, Angie.
Jesus, like damn, where's your
Andres is
politeness?
Andres is like straight to business. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like that.
I'm like so. I'm honestly just mentally out of it. All right, how was my week? It was crap. It was a crap week. Aside from Thursday, I had a fun day at Disney with my wife. But
That's
other than that,
nice.
work is just sucks. I'm over work. Trying to find a new job.
Yeah, I heard the corners is hiring.
The corners are hiring.
If you're
How are you,
interested.
Angie?
I was, a pretty crappy week too, but I was looking forward Sunday. And when my husband told me we were not recording, I was like, how come when I don't want to do it, you guys are like, we have to do it, and when I want to do it, you guys don't want to do it.
Wait,
Because when you don't want to do it, you have a better energy. When you do want to do it, we're all like, oh.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem. But we're good. We're good. After this, we're gonna go on a date
yes, after today's
after
show.
today's
No
show.
wonder. Yeah, I see you guys dressed so
Like with each other?
sexy.
Are you
No, we're
going
going
on a
Yeah,
on
date?
who else
separate
are they gonna
dates.
go out with?
I met.
But we're going to the same place, but on separate dates. That's why
Yeah.
we're both wearing black,
Yeah.
so that
You're trying out?
we can see each other from
Are you
across the
gonna try
room.
out those first date questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you ask him what's his credit score, Angie.
Is there
Well.
somebody who thinks you're in a relationship right now?
Yeah, she's over there. Let's go say hi.
Going to that conversation, I saw the video of I think Andres knows, my husband knows, the guy, Kama Time. We saw it not this Wednesday, but like 2 Wednesdays ago. We saw
Yeah.
the video, and I was watching the episode on this. I was watching it on Friday, and I kind of stole some of the questions, and I'm trying to like translate them.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Cool.
yeah, so
Or say it in Spanish and I'll translate it.
oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. You know how you with your partner 24/7, and you think that you know everything of that person, right? I think
Mhm.
I asked you. I don't know if I asked you, but I think I did. Um, and then sometimes when you guys are together for a long time, and then something just comes to you like a secret, right? Like, oh, I thought I knew, but I didn't. So they started asking each other questions, and I thought it was fun. So I'm kind of want to do the same
Hmm.
dynamic. Um, and let's see. So the question number one was, ¿cuál es la cosa más rara que me has visto hacer cuando yo pensaba que nadie me estaba mirando?
I thought we asked this before. No.
No.
What's the strangest thing? Like asking each other as a couple. What's the strangest things that you've seen me done that you thought it was strange that you've never
No.
seen before?
Yeah, like what is the strangest thing you saw me doing without me knowing that we were watching me?
Yeah.
Like like if I'm doing something and I'm not and I don't know that you're watching me,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, and you say, "Oh, that's weird."
Yeah.
Have
Like
you
yes. Like
what?
2 nights ago when you were scratching your nose. Are you gonna shut up?
Please don't demonstrate.
Cause I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. Like right now. Like I just did it. I just did this. Right.
So I think I sneezed or something,
Yeah.
and my nose was really itchy. Now I'm very sensitive with my nose. I think my nose is perfect. I don't like people touching it. So when I scratch my nose, it's different. I go like this, and I go like my two hands. Like I don't I don't go like this. I just go like this and then like go up.
So you're very sensitive with your nose. You like treat it delicately.
Yes, yes.
That's weird.
Yeah, yeah, that is strange.
Like Angie, it's not gonna come off your face.
It's gonna stay on your mouth.
No, it's not that big, but I feel like as Ecuadorians tend to have like I don't know, like a big
Big nose.
nose,
Yes.
and my nose is like so perfect for in
Oh
my
my God,
eyes,
yeah,
right?
you're right. Mullah has a huge nose. I didn't realize that. Wow, that just hit me.
So
Oh wow,
that um,
Gary too. Oh my God.
My dad doesn't have a big nose.
your
Well,
dad's
I have an
Ecuadorian.
alright nose.
You have
Ah.
an
Yeah.
right nose, yes.
Yeah.
I cause yeah,
I got mine done.
yeah,
You did?
yeah.
By an Ecuadorian.
You could tell.
You can tell. No,
Um,
my nose like it's a button nose, and both of our kids has it. They have it. So like
yeah, that's true.
I'm very like I don't want to say anal, but I'm very like particular about my nose. I don't like people touching it. I don't like people like going like smash it like that. I hate it.
Or I got your nose.
Yeah, I don't like that neither. Like don't touch my face. So
Hmm.
what about you guys? Like is anything strange that you guys obviously Sabrina do Andres or Sabrina?
Um, yeah, I've been thinking. I'm like, I think, and I answered this before, but I haven't seen her do it. I know the strange thing that she said she likes is the whole, cubes in hot chocolate, right? Cheese cubes in hot chocolate.
But
I
That's
haven't
because
that's
you haven't
food.
tasted it yet. It was
But I
some.
haven't. Number one, I haven't seen her do it. She claims. No, I don't want to say claims, but she says she does it. But I haven't seen her do it. So, but your question was, what have I seen her do that I found
Yeah,
strange, and she didn't know I was seeing her do it? I
yeah.
don't know.
I'm thinking what I have seen you. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know. Moving on to the next question. When it's, apparently we're
You're
not.
the only weird one here.
Apparently we're not together. We're not 24/7 like I thought we were.
No, you just do weird things.
What is the ¿Cuál es el hábito mío que secretamente cuenta? Damn, I don't know how to write.
You wrote those? Oh.
Clearly, no.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
So, si de repente me convertiría en un animal durante la noche, ¿cuál crees que me describiría mejor? Oh, my phone is gonna die.
As in what? Like how I sleep?
No, like in general, like in general.
What?
Can you translate?
So, like if I like at nighttime, right? I
Hmm.
I I got like I'm an animal. What kind of animal do you think would represent me?
Oh, like a spirit animal?
Yeah, like any animal. Doesn't have to
White
be.
nighttime. That's very
What? You
specific.
can't turn into an animal during daytime.
Why not?
Cause it's daytime. People just gonna know.
Thank you.
What?
She's actually really valid right now, though.
Exactly. I'm gonna send them to you because my phone is gonna die.
Send it to who?
To you. What's your phone?
Here.
So think, guys.
Okay, so the question is for me essentially, what?
So for you, Andres, like what animal do you think would represent Sabrina, and Sabrina, what animal do you think will represent Andres? It can't like during day or during nighttime, but I think it makes sense at nighttime.
Are we sleeping at night or are we doing something else at night?
You don't have to do anything specific. It's just
Just what represents that
yeah,
person? Okay.
Oh, so I think he's like a fish when he's sleeping.
Oh,
No, but it just has to be not in sleeping, just
in general?
in general. Yeah.
A spirit animal? Spirit animal.
yeah.
Essentially, yeah, it's fair. Animal. Hmm.
Hmm.
I
You would be
want
a
to
hamster.
say
My hamster, why?
Hamsters don't sleep at night.
Oh, that's right.
I feel like I'm a bear.
I was gonna say, babe, can you do me a favor? Just back the mic up a little bit because your level is coming in a little too high.
Hello.
No, no, no. Back the mic up away from you a little
Can
too,
you
a
still
little.
hear me?
All right, now that's a little too far.
Oh, man. My
Okay, right
bad.
there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Yeah, I was gonna say a bear for Sabrina. Sabrina is the qualities of a bear that I see that Sabrina has is she's very caring, she's very loving, but when bears sleep, they sleep, and my wife is the best person I know in the world sleeping. She knows how to sleep.
I think my husband will be the same thing too. I think it will be a bear. One, because you can sleep like through the whole night. Like things can be happening and you're like, and then also you're pretty, like you're really, really hot.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
was gonna say, yeah, he's pretty too.
Okay, you're hot,
Mm,
but you're like naturally hot. So I feel like you'll be a
You're
bear.
you're talking about temperature.
Yeah, like
like
temperature.
Oh,
hibernation?
I was like, Angie, you wanna
No,
tone it down a little bit?
temperature wise, temperature wise.
I
What about you, Sabrina? What do you think Andres will be?
I feel like a fish
Oh,
because
you
he's
did say
actually
a
really
fish.
peaceful when like he's going to bed.
Wait, what was
Peaceful?
it? Because I'm what? Really what?
Peaceful.
I'm peaceful when I go to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a question for you, Angie, real quick, before you get into the next hypothetical. Do you
Here we
get
go.
mad when you see Celi sleeping so peacefully and you're not?
Depends. It depends. It depends if the kids are sick or they're acting up. Then yes, because then it's just me handling them both at the same time.
Mm,
But you haven't done
okay.
that.
No, if the kids are sick, I don't. I stay up.
Yeah.
If they act up, eh.
When they act out, then I have to handle both, and then I send one to to the room to be with him, but he will be sleeping, and I'm like, go bother your father. But it depends too, because if it is during the week and I know he has an earlier shift than me, then I'll try to
Hmm.
manage them.
Okay.
But if it's the weekend, I'm like, your
Go
dad,
bother your
remember your father.
dad.
You're
No,
mine Tuesday to Thursday.
I only bring it up because like it's just from time to time, and babe, you can explain yourself because I still don't understand it.
Mhm.
She sees me sleeping peacefully, and she gets upset. I'm like, what the hell? So go ahead, defend yourself because I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
I don't need to defend myself. I just get upset. If I'm not sleeping like peacefully, you shouldn't be either.
Oh damn.
That doesn't
So
make
when
any
I
sense.
see him sleeping
Wait,
like
wait, wait, babe.
peacefully,
Back the mic up a little bit. You're too
if
close.
I see him sleeping peacefully, and I can't like go to sleep or something, like I'll wake his ass up. Like I do that thing where I hold like my hand over his mouth and nose.
That is something else, Sabrina.
It
Thank
wakes him
God
up
we have
that
this on
quick.
recording.
That's
If
true.
one day Andres doesn't show up to the show, we know
We
why.
know why.
He was sleeping
I think you
peacefully.
probably like woke him up because he forgot to take the garbage, and that's like your good excuse to like wake up, you know. But don't be putting covering his mouth and mouth.
I count how long it takes for him to squirm.
Guys, I'm gonna die one day. And it's not gonna be a natural causes. It's gonna be my wife.
That's a, well, moving on. What is a like habit of mine that secretly you find funny and you never told me?
Oh, I just told you this the other day, babe. When you do your like little like kind of like your stuttering happy dance.
Hmm.
Yeah, she looks like she's like a well, I don't know what the position is in football, but I guess you know how when the quarterback is ready to throw the ball to I don't know someone who's running, but
Yeah,
then they got like the line of defense
yeah,
like ready to like charge at them.
yeah.
You know how they kind of like stutter their feet or I don't know if I'm saying it right, but
Yeah, they like do the stomp in place.
yes, they're like stopping in place type of thing.
Yeah.
She does that, and it's kind of like her happy dance a little bit. Yeah, so I find that pretty funny that she does it. It's cute and funny.
I'm trying to picture
She'll show you one day.
it. How about you?
A habit? I don't know. Like the thing that I find funny that you do is like when you're sleepy
Yes.
and then she just starts to giggle for everything.
Like right now.
Oh yeah, we had one of those episodes where you were giggling too
What do
much.
I
Yeah,
find like
yeah.
secretly, like something secretly that I think is funny of you? I don't know. I don't know if I don't think it's funny, but I love when like you have a general laugh, like that you like. It's not a fake laugh, like you like really really laughing, cause I don't know, makes me happy. See, that's a fake laugh. So, and that's a natural laugh. Let's
My
laugh.
thing is like when I took on this, he does this like giggle. It's
Oh
like the
god.
Pillsbury Doughboy, and then like he'll squirm and like start giggling. And I'm like, what the hell was that?
Let's see. I think I have one more, and then we can save the rest for another episode. Oh, this is a good one. If you were able to change, if we were able to change lives slash bodies, what would you do? Like for example,
Like right now.
like right now, like if you we were to
Oh, I
change.
would slap your coworker. I didn't say which one,
Oh my
but I would
god.
slap your coworker because I
Okay.
got your back.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I would do so many things, cause I would experience like the
Of the height,
tallness, the
yeah.
heights, you know. But I also think I will be afraid, cause I'm scared of heights.
You're scared to be a foot and a half taller?
He's scared to grow,
No,
yo.
it's more than a foot and a half.
Oh, okay. Three
So,
feet.
this is actually something funny that you brought that because you brought it up. I remember. Usually, like we annoy each other, like actually annoy each other because we look for things, vice versa, and we can't
Hmm.
find it. Like if obviously if I'm putting something away, I'm gonna put it somewhere at my height
Oh
where I
yeah.
can see it. And if she's putting something away, she puts it low where she can see it. So then
Okay.
one day I was looking for something and I'm like, I can't find it. I don't see it. I don't see it. And obviously I'm just looking at my peripherals, like where I can see. And then she comes around stomping her little feet. And then she's like, she opens like the bottom cabinet and then she's like, it's right there. And I'm like, looking down and I still don't see it.
Oh.
And then she grabs it and I'm like, oh, you put it all the way in the back. How am I supposed to see that? Like she can obviously see all the way back there. I can't. So then I grabbed a stool for her and I had her stand in front of the kitchen, and the stool when she stands on it, she was like perfectly my height.
Hmm.
And then she saw like all the shelves on the top. She was like, "Oh my god, there's so many things up here."
Yes.
She's like, "This is what it's like to be your height." And I was like, "Yes."
Oh my god, I'm crying.
That's so funny.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Can you repeat the question? Because I forgot.
What would you do, Andres, if you and Sabrina switch body and life or life? You know, like
Oh,
Mm.
stay home, work from home,
Oh, that's right. I forgot I work from home. What would I do?
play with my butt.
Oh, okay, babe. God, I love this woman, but she's too crazy.
Sabrina, what do you want to make it like triple
Don't
X
ask
over
any que-
here?
No, no, no. Don't ask any
No,
questions.
ask me, ask me.
Oh my
So
lord.
Sabrina's like, "I'll eat Taco Bell all day just so he can suffer the next day."
Oh yes.
No.
That's funny.
What would I do? What would I do? I don't know. Maybe just probably just punch that one coworker in the throat that really pisses her off.
It's funny how
Cause
we
he,
had the same
yeah,
answer.
because as soon as you said that, I started thinking of everything that she told me about him, and I'm like, yeah, I'd probably just deck him in the throat so he would never, talk to her or speak to her that way again. Because
I understand what you're
I
trying.
asked her the other day, I was like, do you want me to go over there and say something? She said, no, because it's gonna go awkward. So now that you asked me this question, Angie, I'm like, well, it won't be awkward anymore because I'll just punch him dead in his throat, and the next day I won't ever have to see him again.
And then the next day, Sabrina is fired. Oh no, it's funny. There's like three more questions. Should you guys want to finish it up?
Sure, you always come up with other ones, so.
Okay, so um, what is uh, what is something that I do, or like what is something that
Hmm.
I do that makes you think, did I really marry this person?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Right?
Oh
What,
my
you think that
god.
a lot?
Yes.
Yes, every
Why
day.
do you
Yes.
guys are like It's like right away.
Yes, and the
Damn.
thing
That's
is,
so
for me,
rude.
I'll be straight with you. For me, it's so little and it's so stupid,
Me
but I
too.
think about it every single thing. Listen, Sabrina is the light of my life. She's my world. She's my wife. Everything. I love her, but she can be so dis. She could be a very organized woman, a very organized person, but she can also be the complete opposite of that and be very disorganized. And it pisses me off because I'm like, how many minutes does it take to move the brush from the sink back to where you found it in the shower? How long does it
This is
take
the same
from
thing
the
with me.
conditioner from the shower to the sink? How can you put it back?
I will
How?
punch you in the throat.
But then we're gonna get into a physical fight because it's so annoying. And I'm like, I
You'll get
question. I'm
over
like, you
it.
got to be kidding me. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Every day, every day. Ah,
Oh
I
no,
had to
Who
get that off
cleans
my
the
chest.
bathroom though?
Huh?
Who cleans the bathroom?
Who offers to clean it, but you say no?
Because who doesn't do it right?
Oh my
God
God, here
damn.
we
So
go.
that's why Sabrina's like, this is the thing that I think about. Like, did I really marry this person? Because he doesn't clean the bathroom, right?
Like he sees me do it. I show him how I do it. I show him the way he needs to do it. I think he does it like wrong on purpose.
Nope, that's not true at all. Because I clean way better than her.
I wish
Ooh.
that was true.
It's okay. Your wish came true a long time before you met me.
No, the thing is on this is organized, but he doesn't like he surface cleans. I deep clean, and yes, I make a mess because I'm deep cleaning. But once I'm done, it's beautiful.
It's amazing. Good job. What about
Mm.
your husband?
same answer.
Same answer?
Yes.
Huh.
Like Angie, she wakes up and goes throughout her day, and whatever she picks up, she just on her way leaves it wherever she wants.
Hmm.
And the kids are doing that now too. And like when I wake up,
So now you got three people doing it at
yes,
the same time.
I have to pick up after three people, and like it's so frustrating. Like the kids with like their nutrient bars, they eat it and leave it wherever they want. You like you same thing. Your brushes, your makeup stuff, you leave every single time you leave it somewhere else at a different spot, different place.
Let me think about you one second.
But my original answer,
I have a lot to say, but I don't want to like make anyone upset.
Why?
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Well, you already do it. We're on episode fucking 37. Let's go.
So
You
let
heard
me
my
take it down a
sensitivity.
Go, meet
notch.
me outside.
Yeah. I'm in the next room. I can walk right over, girl.
Do it.
I'm
You
not.
act like all big and tough, but once we're off this microphone, watch what happens.
Go ahead. What is it? What is it? Tell us.
No, wait till the microphone's off. I can't wait.
Wait till yours. The original one.
the way that you make tuna
Oh.
Wait, what?
frustrates me.
Wait, in my defense. Tell them how I make it.
All right, this is like up to debate too. So like what is it called? Tuna dip.
Yeah.
So tuna dip, I make it in a bowl, tuna, mayonnaise, and I hand batter it like this. She
Hmm.
uses a blender, and I hate it. I hate it when she does it that way.
Wait, why do you use a blender?
My defense,
Cuts it all out.
growing up in Ecuador, we had little kids parties and they used to blend the tuna to put it in the bread so it looks
How?
more. It's delicious. In my opinion, it's delicious.
Is it mushy?
It's
No,
like a soup.
no, it depends how you how much you.
Damn.
No, I'm gonna make it one day and I'm gonna send it to Florida.
Ew,
Please,
no, don't do
please
that.
don't send it to Florida in the heat and then I have to eat that.
No, it's okay. We're getting chilly over here now.
All right, the
No,
next
it's not
question
hot.
is if I was a superhero, what do you think will be my superpower, and what do you think will be my kryptonite?
What would be your superpower?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think your superpower will be you will be to be able to build anything.
I already did that.
That's what I'm saying. Like that will be your
Sorry, I already
superpower.
have it.
No. And your kryptonite will be. You see, when I was writing, like thinking about this question, I was like, your kryptonite will be Emma,
Mm, okay.
because I feel like Emma is the only one that can tell you, like, okay, stop, and then you'll listen and you'll stop and you go do what you gotta do with her, and then you're gonna forget what you were doing. That's the way that I looked at it. I don't know if that makes
Your
sense.
superhero analogies suck, by the way.
You gotta treat me nice. My fans on TikTok are gonna come at you.
Because every time it's the same answer. It's like, what's my superpower? I can build.
It's
I'm like,
because that's just our cooking.
okay.
Oh, he made a cookie. Oh,
Thank
so
you. Thank you.
we moved on from
something
brisket.
something besides building.
Yeah, so we moved on from brisket to um sauces, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sauces for the meat. Those are really good. I think that will be
What
building
kind
is
of
a good.
sauce? Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't just try to go talking back to him.
I don't
Tell us what
know.
sauces.
It's I don't know if it has a name, but I looked it up. I looked up the recipe. It's a sauce that goes with ribeye meat.
A sauce that
That's
goes with ribeye
good.
meat. Okay.
Do I
Hmm.
have do you have my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just like a whole bunch of what do you call it? Um,
It was onions, garlic, mustard,
yeah, but it was a
Oh,
specific mustard.
yeah, Dijon,
Yeah, something like that.
something. Um, white wine. It was thyme,
Yeah.
and butter. It was I'm missing something.
rosemary,
No,
cinnamon,
Onions.
onion.
cebolas.
See, I know the recipe. I didn't even make it.
Yeah, from I'm looking at the recipe that I made. It just says garlic sauce.
What the hell? There's more like garlic in there.
There is
There
garlic
was
in there.
garlic, yeah.
No, no, but I'm
Oh,
saying
and
there's
whipped
more
cream.
than just garlic.
No, heavy cream,
Heavy
heavy cream.
cream. Yeah,
It
Did
was
you just say whipped
amazing.
cream?
heavy cream.
Heavy cream. I say whipped cream,
Uh-huh.
but it was heavy cream. It was amazing, amazing, amazing.
Babe, what do you think my superpower would be, and what's my kryptonite? I'm trying to think of yours, and I'm like, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little stumped, but I feel like something
Yeah,
in geographical,
it'd be wait what?
like geographical,
Why?
because you're really good at that.
My knowledge of geography, really?
Yeah,
What would his kryptonite be?
something with me.
Yeah, definitely.
What about you?
Your superpower?
No, his kryptonite would be stupidity from me.
Yeah.
Why did you? Yeah.
Such a cute answer goes to like you stupid.
Just so
you
you know.
you know what? You stupid.
Let me change my answer. You stupid.
Can you feel the love, guys? I say something lovey-dovey about her, and she calls me stupid. You feel the love, right?
That's funny.
I,
No, I meant like stupidity is your kryptonite. Like you get so mad, like when I say something
Oh,
stupid.
got you.
Like he would just give up. He's like, "Oh my god, like you don't know anything," and walk away.
I think
I
your
agree.
I think your superpower would be to change your hair color to whatever you want it to be.
Chameleon.
Yeah, a chameleon. There you go.
And my kryptonite.
Noah.
Noah.
Yeah,
Why?
because you any little thing with Noah, your brain
Yeah. I think that's
goes
with both of the
everywhere.
kids. Right now,
Yep.
Noah because Noah is sick.
Well, Noah gets more sick than
Yeah, I
Emma.
think that's probably why. Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Wait, let me see the last question. And then I think we'll be done with my segment. Last time my phone died.
Yeah. So like in the last episode, we talked about like how Noah was born because he was premature, and we definitely noticed that he does get more sick than Emma does.
Yeah. Okay, so which one is boring between the two of us or the two of them? Between you guys.
Who is boring out of the two of us?
Yeah.
I'm
Like
boring.
I'm boring,
no,
yeah.
you're boring.
Yeah,
You
because
too.
I just like to build stuff.
I just
That's
like to
not
watch
This
TV.
boring.
is offended.
You sound. Are you offended?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking. No, but I think like yeah, boring in the sense that you don't really like to do much.
Yeah,
Uh,
I like to sit home and build stuff.
yeah,
Like that's literally it.
yeah. And I'm like, oh, we gotta go here. We gotta do this. Like next week, next Saturday, we have the hot air balloon.
Aren't you afraid of heights?
No, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna be in it.
Oh,
What the?
would
Yeah.
you? Okay, would you go on a hot balloon if you were high,
I
Huh?
will. I will go on a hot air balloon if he comes with me, and he doesn't want to.
sober?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. Sober? I don't
Yeah.
drink.
Huh?
I don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
You asked me,
Mm-hmm.
but I think we were too late to buy the tickets to go inside. I said
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I wanted to go, but I wanted to go with him. What about you guys?
Going on a hot air balloon?
No, the question.
Oh, I was gonna say you better kill me before you do that. You crazy. What was the question again? I forgot.
He's
Who's
not
more boring
boring.
between the two of you?
Oh
Like
yeah,
not
I'm boring.
boring, but like in the sense that
Yeah,
like you know,
Who's more adventurous? Sabrina then.
I guess yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's not even the truth because I'm so lazy now.
But
If I
you know
want to do
what?
something, like I'm gonna do it.
You know what, Sabrina? I think that comes with the age. To be honest
Are
with
you
you.
calling me old? I'm like the youngest one here.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Bitch, with the same age.
I'm younger.
No, because when I was younger, when I was like what?
FTP.
Huh?
FTP.
No, when I was like in my early 20s, I wanted it to do a lot. Remember, like I was like every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I wanted to do a lot of things, and he used to get really annoying.
Well, no, like yes, but like it was always you wanted to go to a bar, you wanted
All
to go
right,
to a club,
club. But when I wanted, I
and
like dancing. I like dancing a lot, and I still do. I still like dancing.
I'm over that scene
Yes,
until we actually went out with a friend's birthday.
Gary.
No, it wasn't his. It wasn't his.
It was.
Gary was part of the group, but
Yeah,
it was somebody else's birthday,
yeah,
and it was in Hoboken.
yeah.
And then like yeah, like the scene. I already know what to expect, but like she saw it, and after that, we were both in agreement that the scene is not the same.
Yeah, but you know what?
Like music's different, like the people are different. It's
Yeah.
just so weird now.
But you know, before that too, like in my mind, I was like, okay, nowadays I pick and choose what I want to do.
Hmm.
Like for example, like next weekend we're going to see the hot air balloon, but I'm taking the kids, so it's an activity that I'm doing with the kids. And then I'm looking maybe like next weekend, the following weekend we'll rest, and then the following weekend we'll do something the two of us, and then the following like today we're going on a date because we're taking the kids to see the hot air balloon next
Next
weekend. So like I trying to
Mm-hmm.
like
share.
share my time, our time together, like us as a couple too, which is very important. So like that's what I'm learning about myself that I'm liking to do more. Like if you tell me let's go to a club, oh I'll go, right? But I know he wouldn't want to go, and I feel like I wouldn't want to go by myself.
Would you still go after like our experience last time?
I will go. I just won't go to that one, and I won't stay. I won't stay until like 1 in the morning. That's the difference.
Yeah, and you know what's
12:30.
crazy is that like from what I saw, I was and just thinking about it, I'm like, damn. Cause yeah, like the music's completely different. Like the music today that they're playing is it's nothing that I can get into,
It's like we were
and
talking with
and
your cousin.
yeah, and I feel like if I wanted to actually go out and enjoy a bar or a club, I would have to probably go on Thursday, cause it would be like Throwback Thursday, and it would be music that I would like, and then me thinking that I'm like, fuck, I'm old.
No, like I feel like I will go, but let's say like we were talking to Rob, it's like maybe to a bar,
Yeah.
like to eat something and then to a bar, listen to music, dance a little bit, and then just come home by like 10, 11.
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't stay past like 1 or 2 o'clock.
Mhm. Yeah.
But now every year on my birthday, we have to go to a club. That's my number one rule. And then since my 30th are coming soon,
When's your birthday?
May 7.
Oh shit. I'm busy that day. Sorry.
But I'm not turning 30 next year, bitch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, hey!
FTB,
Step
FTB.
on the brake a little bit. Hold on.
Did you just call my husband a bitch?
Well,
You
yes, you
woke
don't
up the
do it.
wrath of the Titan.
And the last question is, who is more cringy? Wait,
Between.
what is that?
Cringy?
It's like makes you like awkward, like it
Oh,
feels
okay, okay, okay.
weird, awkward.
I think you,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
cause I'm very bubbly,
Very bubbly.
very bubbly,
Babe, I don't know who is
very
it.
Michael Bublé.
Are we equally not? I don't think we're cringy, are we?
Um, not me. No, that's a fact.
Wait, what'd you say?
Not me.
Okay, I guess I'm cringy then.
Oh no, I didn't say you're cringy. I just know for a fact I'm not.
So that makes you one.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
And that's my
simple math,
question.
babe. If you're not, equals me.
No, that doesn't mean you are. It just means I'm not. I don't know how to say this nicely.
You could have just went along with my boat and said we none of us.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think we are neither. You know, cringy or awkward.
I am when it comes
No,
to meeting people.
I don't think you're awkward. I think you just
I'm just uninterested.
no. It's like I don't know how to explain it. Like if
I
you're not,
become an actor when meeting new people.
Oh,
Hey, Eric, then they turn
Yeah,
around. I'm like,
he's so nice, and I'm like, hello.
you know what I do though a lot, and I don't know. I think it's rude, but I can't help it. Is that if I'm talking to somebody and a third person is coming to join our conversation, and you're talking something completely different than what we're talking, and I'm not interested, I'll just walk out of that conversation.
that's what I do.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, I do
but you
that
do it more
too.
subtle. You do it more subtle, like more polite.
I'm I become the Homer Simpson meme where he
oh, when he
vanishes
goes into
into
the
the bush.
bushes.
One thing I can't do is like I can't control my face.
Same. Yes.
Like if I don't like what you're saying or if I don't like you, like you'll be able to tell.
I got what is it? I got
Resting
Or
beach
BF.
face.
Yeah,
yes,
rest in
but what
bitch
is it
face.
like when I told you that they told me that I work, I should control more my I got called out. Is that what is how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
One time,
called out for
yeah,
having a resting bitch face.
yes, pretty
And I
Yeah,
much.
I
tell
have one
people
too.
like, oh no, that's just my face. But I'm making like the nastiest faces. Like I mean to make those faces.
They told me I need to control my face. I was
Yes, I
like,
remember Sabrina pointed out that I have one, and I was like, "What?" And she's like, "You look angry." I was like, "Oh, I'm fine." But she's like, "You look really pissed off." I'm like, "Nope, I'm perfectly fine."
But he
no,
said it with a straight face. No, I'm fine.
no, I'm
Yeah,
fine. Stop asking me
yeah.
questions. That's something. Yeah. So my questions are done.
And I think something that we've kind of wanted to talk about for a while that I keep forgetting to bring up. Long
Tacos.
distance. No, we're nobody's hungry right now. At least I don't think so. Long distance relationships. What do you guys think about long distance relationships?
Wait, have you guys ever had a long distance relationship?
No, I haven't. You?
I did, but it was like so short that I don't even
I don't
count
even know
it.
I was in it.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't even know that I was the boyfriend. I
I
mean,
don't
it
even know
could have
if I
been
broke
somebody
up with
else.
the
I don't
He's
know.
like,
person.
does it count? Because we
Yeah.
weren't in the same place.
We might still be together. I don't know. I don't know how that ended.
Okay, Angie, go to the basement and then see how it feels.
Sorry, you're a little too late whoever you are.
Angie, go to the basement and then talk to Sally like through the phone and see how it feels.
That's long distance relation.
I was supposed to say, but my dad's in the basement. But I just got it.
Are you
Okay.
hungry?
We were in a long distance relationship for like what, a year? Half a
We
year?
together?
Like 8 months?
You guys together?
Yeah.
So you guys were a long distance relationship?
I was in Florida and he was in New Jersey.
Oh, recently.
No, no, no.
No.
This was like,
What,
what,
17, 18?
4 years ago? 5 years?
I think it's 2017 or
It was
2018.
right before we got married, so 5 years.
So yeah,
Oh
2018
wow.
around there.
But I think also for you guys it would be like what like recently, right? Like when Sabrina was here and Andre was over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that
was
was
You
a
guys
couple
can count
months.
it too.
Yeah, yeah, and
no, we've been
that was
apart way
hard.
too many times.
Yeah, yeah, that's not.
I don't know how
I
you guys
guess
handle it. I don't think I would have. Like I don't think I could have.
mentally, it kind of. I don't. I guess I don't want to say it destroyed me, but mentally, I was just not. I was not mentally there, like at all. I know it hurt me every single day. That's why I work so much. I remember waking up 6 in the morning, going out to work at 7 to grab orders. And if I didn't work at my main job, I would make sure I was back home by 10 o'clock, just so that by the time I got home, all I needed to do was shower, eat, and go to sleep.
Mm,
Just
Oh,
yeah,
because I
that's
needed to
tough.
keep myself busy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because on top of that, like I remember what sucked is I remember the day that I got back because I drove up with her up there, to move her stuff, and then when I flew back home, my in-law picked me up, and I kept a straight face throughout the entire ride home, but I forgot that like coming home, my mom, I think for 2020, I think for Christmas, she had bought us this. She blew up one of our wedding pictures and she turned it into a canvas, and we have it in our bedroom. So when I got back home from the airport, I opened the door and all that holding emotion through the whole car, I saw it and I just bursted into tears like fucking shit. I thought I was holding this on so long.
The day before he left, we were at your house. Remember, it was like 4 o'clock a.m. and you were like, "Don't you have a flight in a few hours?"
Oh,
Oh
that's
yes,
right.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Angie, the moment we got in the car, we started bawling.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you
Dang.
guys
Yeah.
left
I
my
was
house.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
You
I
make me
was
cry.
it
just
was only a 2 minute ride to his dad's
I know.
house. Then to the
That was the
airport,
longest 2 minutes ever.
to the airport, we just started bawling.
Yeah.
Well, it's Andres' fault. Like who tell him to fly?
4 in the
Home.
morning.
4 in the morning and stay up until 3 in the morning drinking.
Literally.
It was a cheap flight and it was awesome seeing a bunch of alcohol, so I had to do
I do it. I had no choice.
it. I had to
Yeah,
have the
but
one those
no.
And
requests.
everybody was laughing like, "Oh, we're gonna miss you," and then I'm here in the corner like, "I'm gonna miss him too."
I'm part of the group that is gonna miss him. But no, for me, my opinion on long distance relationship, I don't think they work. One because I don't know, like if you don't know the person that well, that's one, right? Like if you met online and like I'm here and you're somewhere else and you we gotta build a trust relationship. I don't think it's gonna work because I don't know nothing about you. If I meet you
And
online, but if I meet you here and I'm together with you for a long time, and then you have to fly out for whatever reason, maybe. But that is also like very big. So in my opinion, I don't think it will work. Like you need somebody. For me, I need somebody here, physical to touch, kiss, bother. But that's just me.
I
Hello?
definitely think I'm sorry, babe, just real quick. I definitely think you need a strong foundation. You need a strong
Definitely
base because
trust.
if you don't have that, then of course, like Angie said, it's not gonna work. I mean, unless you have some sort of miracle and you both trust each other and you both met, but if you don't have a strong foundation, good luck because it's gonna be very hard.
Yeah.
I feel like you do need like trust is a big thing. Like it's your main thing. But then also like you actually have to have like really good communication skills.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you also
Because
have
if
to.
you're not,
Oh, go
huh?
ahead. Go ahead.
If you're not communicating like correctly or like properly, like there's a lot of misunderstood feelings. And then also like I don't know, there's a lot of like disconnection.
Yeah, I was gonna say is that you also have to know your significant other or your partner to trust them a lot. Like you gotta know what they're capable of doing, what not they're not capable of doing. Like for example, like in my for example of ourselves, if for whatever reason he has to fly out to a different state for work or whatever, like I know he's not gonna go and mingle and be like do other things
Hmm.
because I know how he is as a
I'll
person.
be in the apartment building things. Yeah.
So
And make
you
the
sound like you're
call.
holding on to this.
Yeah, like, my fans are gonna come at you.
What?
My fans not gonna come. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, relax.
Hashtag leave Angie alone.
What are
Hashtag
they
she
gonna like?
loves
What should
her.
we call them?
What are
Huh?
they gonna call them as fans? I don't know.
Yeah,
Angeliners? Angeliners? I don't know.
Oh, that's
Angie's like, okay, my little Angeliners, defend me.
cute.
Angie's Angels.
And oh, I love that one better.
Oh my god. All right, can we move on?
So yeah, but you know, this is something me and Michael were talking earlier. We were watching the show. We were talking earlier. Now, since you're talking about long distance relationship, what do
Mm-hmm.
you guys think of like a relationship if the trust of the relationship is broken? Do you think that the trust, if you go to therapy, right? It's even worth it go to therapy to build what is broken, and will you ever have that trust back as it was originally?
I feel like, like from past experience, trust is like obviously like the first thing in a relationship, like your trust is strong, you built it though. But once that trust is like broken a few times, you'll never trust the same. Even if it's something really small,
Yeah,
your trust is constantly changing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the same thing.
yeah,
And I think that's any relationship because everybody makes mistakes and everybody goes through different things. But your trust will never be the same it was when you first met someone.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I feel like it's just better to do it like if you like if somebody like my grandma used to always say el diablo es el diablo y te va a tentar. Now I don't know how you're gonna translate that because I don't know how to translate that, but it's just
Temptation. The devil tempts you.
oh there you
That was
go.
easy.
That's easy. But you know, like there's some. The life is always gonna throw you things at you to make you lose your focus or to lose something. Right? It's you as
Mhm.
a person and how to one respect yourself and to respect your significant other, respect others as well. You know, like I feel that's what it is, and I don't know why. I don't know. Oh, we're watching the show, and that's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
I was like,
But I also feel like long distance relationships, you have to be careful because you're either teaching me how to miss you or you're teaching me how to like learn to live without you.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true.
So it really has
I
like
like
you
that.
really do have to be careful during long distance relationships. And that communication, like I said, is a big thing, but trust is a really big thing. Because if I'm sitting here like, respecting you, I expect you to be doing the same thing,
But you
you
see,
know?
that's the key word. I don't think we should expect anything. I think that should come from the other person, or like if, like I said, like if you are in a different state and I'm here, like Sabrina said, you're expecting for me to be respectful and to not do anything bad,
Mm-hmm.
right? I feel like we shouldn't be expecting that because at the end of the day, whatever I do, if it's bad or good, it's gonna be on me.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing to do. It's nothing to do with you. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So I feel like, and that's what I always said, and I always told Michael, like, God forbid, one day we decide to not be together or whatever, or you do something dumb or I do something dumb. It's not because it's because you were something bad. It's just because I did it for whatever reason. I did it, right? It's not. I'm expecting you to do this because you have to think of me all the time. You're also capable. You're the adult. You're capable of knowing what is good and bad and what you should do and shouldn't do. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Any
I get
comment?
what you're saying.
It's just that like, like you're right, but the thing is that like at the end of the day, like when you make that decision,
Mm-hmm.
you're not just affecting yourself, you're affecting like me more.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be the one that's gonna hurt more at the end of the day, not you.
Yeah. I know. I told
And
Michael,
then
I was like, "What if you do something stupid?" But at the end of the day, yeah, I don't know. We're different people. Like I feel like for me, the way that I think about it is like, yeah, it's gonna bother me, and like what Sabrina said too, it's like you either learn how to live without me or
miss me.
miss me, and I feel like for us, like I'm talking about us, right? For us, it's like I can do both, and I feel like you can do both too.
Mm-hmm.
Michael's like, I can live
Yeah, he's
without
over this
you.
conversation.
Wait, time out. What do you mean
I
you can
can't
do
physically
both?
slip out of this into the
She can live
bushes.
with you. She can live without you. Well,
Yeah, and I told you that multiple times, and you told me that multiple times
Yeah.
too. So we can do both. Now,
Dude, I think in my sense though is that like the conversation that I remember that I'm referencing is that like she's always asking me, if I die, would you date somebody else?
yeah,
Like she's constantly asking me that question, and like my
I was gonna
honest
bring that out to her just now.
like my honest answer is that like I feel like I'm an awkward person. I don't make conversations easy with new people. So for me to do that all over again, and especially now where dating is such a scary place, I wouldn't even bother. Like I got my two kids, I would just focus my two kids. I wouldn't bother.
and build stuff.
He
Yeah,
said I had
build
a great
stuff,
wife.
build stuff with my kids, teach them how to build stuff. You know, that
He
that would be my life.
he had a great wife, so why he need another one?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like deep down inside, like, okay, eventually I think I'd move on. You know, God forbid anything happens. But after like a lot of years and a lot of healing and trauma, but I feel like I would never be the same.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
It would always like I would learn to live with it rather than get over it.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah. If it's if it's real love, yeah, I don't think you ever get like
No,
100% over it.
yeah,
I don't think I'll ever love someone like as much as I loved him.
Oh, you heard that, Andres?
I was listening the whole time. I'm okay. No, keep doing the joke. Keep doing the joke. It's
you're so stupid. You know who you just remind me of?
okay.
The movie, The Water and Fire. What is it called?
Elementals.
Elementals. You remind me of the guy from
Oh,
Elementals.
When he keeps crying about everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
babe, why do you
What's
sound
his
annoyed when you say
name?
that?
What is his
What?
name?
Why do you sound annoyed when you say I cry about
That
everything?
was I just have like something in my throat.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, what a great time to ruin a good moment, Andres.
I'm very like that. I tend to
If
do
I
that. I
get
really.
emotional about anything, he'll make a joke out of it.
Yeah. I don't know what is it
Wait,
about me that I need to make
And
a
if I
joke.
talk to him about how like what are you gonna do when I die, he'll literally like start choking up. And he's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about
Yeah, no, I don't do that. That's why.
but
That's
you
why I
know,
stood. I don't know if you noticed. I stood quiet throughout that whole conversation you just had.
like you have to be real. I'm a very realistic person. Like you have
I'm
to be
not.
So am I,
realistic.
and you have a lot of health issues. So
I
I
don't. My family does
I
differently.
am very concerned of
No,
being a. Is the man's version also called widow?
I think
it.
so.
It's a
Yeah.
widower.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'll be that.
No. You made me lose my train of thought.
You got issues. You got health issues.
You say you're very realistic,
Oh yeah,
Angie.
no, I'm very realistic in the sense that I know we're not gonna live forever. I know one day you're gonna die, and
You're definitely not.
if you die first, then like, this is me. Like I don't know if it's wrong, and maybe I need therapy. I don't know, but
Well,
like
it's that's. I think that's normal to
I
think that
yeah,
way.
I always think about like if you, God forbid, especially because the kind of job that you do now,
Okay.
as I feel like it's wow, have me thinking more of that. God forbid something happened to you while you're at work or whatever. I feel like I'm preparing myself, and I'm not saying that it's gonna happen, right? And I don't want to put it out there in the world neither. But like I'm realistic. I'm like, okay, so if this happened, I feel like I'm already know what to like how to deal with it. Like it's not gonna
Do
be
you think you're
easy.
like that because you have kids too?
Yes.
Because like oh like God forbid something happens to Sally, like you know that you still have to be a mother and you
Yeah.
still have to show up.
Exactly.
Like the world can't stop because no longer he's no longer here.
Yeah, and even like I feel like not no nah I'm gonna disagree. I don't think that is because I have kids now, but I feel like I did that with my dad when my
Mm.
dad was sick and we didn't know he was gonna get any better. You were more positive than I was,
Hmm.
and then for me it was like okay, well he's gonna die, so we gotta clean his apartment, give everything away. We gotta do all this thing. I never sat down.
Made funeral arrangements.
Yeah, like that
Like
was
her
me.
dad had a casket, and he was still alive.
Do you think that's like a coping mechanism for you or something?
I think so. Yeah, I always said that. That's what it is. I don't even like my grandparents' death. I haven't processed it. Like
I feel like you don't let yourself process
I
it.
don't,
Yeah.
because I feel like if I do let myself process, I feel like I'm gonna break. And
Mm.
since we've been together, when's the time you see me like break?
I want to say twice. I don't remember the second time, but I know the first time was with your grandparents.
Yeah,
I don't think you broke
with my
with your
dad.
dad.
No,
You didn't break.
no, I know. But with my grandparents, I did, and I was pregnant with Emma,
Yeah.
and I broke. I broke a lot. But that's why I don't sit down and realize everything that things that have happened right in our life with our kids, the house, and work and whatnot. Like me personally, like Sabrina said, that's the way that I cope.
Yeah.
How you guys cope?
Mm,
There's
I
tequila
think
shot.
Sabrina from time to time kind of holds it in, but there are moments where she just can't because it's just too severe or too big or and she just lets it out. But for the most part, she tries to hang on pretty strong and pretty tight with whatever the situation is.
Hmm.
Am I accurate in
Um,
that, babe?
yeah.
Okay.
Like when I do break, I do tend to do it by myself.
Yeah.
I don't like making a spectacle, but when it is, I feel like he tries to distract himself for as long as he can. But I told him, pain demands to be felt. Like you're distracting yourself, but pain's gonna come back. Like, oh look, he's
Yeah.
free.
Hello, are you available now?
You got time now to cry.
No, and I feel like it's true because I feel like I'm the same way. I have to keep myself busy to
But
not
then
think
this is
about it.
also the type of guy that like tries to stay positive about everything. I'm like, babe, like it's gonna like work out bad. But he tries to stay so positive. Like he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to think about it. Like God forbid somebody's sick or something, he'll pretend they're not.
Yeah, it's just life. I
Yeah,
feel like it's life.
I like to try to put it out into the universe that all right, like if my mindset and if what I'm saying is positive, then that positive energy is going to go towards that person or whatever it is and kind of help that out. But sometimes life, doesn't work that way.
But so let me ask you this now. Um, what happened like if you're positive, right? And you thinking positive and you want this
Situation.
situation to be positive, and your positivity you wanted to transfer to the other person. But so what happened now if what like it goes the opposite, like it doesn't happen, it's not positive, like how do you react to that?
That's when I break.
Because for like uh-huh.
Yeah, I break at that point because I'm over here, trying to just go about my day thinking, okay, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be okay, like, it's not the end of the world. But then when the negative outcome comes out, I'm always stunned, even though Sabrina was there or whoever was there to tell me, dude, this doesn't look like it's gonna go that way, or babe, it seems like all signs are pointing this way, and I always get hurt at the end.
So for like the reason why I'm not positive and I just decide to be realistic, so it's that way I avoid what you're saying.
Disappointment.
Yeah, I avoid disappointment.
That's what I was saying. Like Liz likes to say I'm negative. I like to say I'm realistic. But I
Yeah.
feel like, it's like hope for the best, expect the worst type of thing.
Hmm.
Like I always like think the negative so that way when it does happen, I'm not so sad.
Yeah.
And my thing is, and this is another big part of reason why I am the way I am. I grew up with a lot of, I don't want to blame other people, but the way they are and the way they were was a lot of negative feelings, negative thoughts, negative outputs, just negative vibes all around. So I grew up kind of being like, I really hate the way they think, feel, do things. It's so negative. I'm like, I need to have a positive outspin, and
But
that's why I work that way.
no, I mean I completely understand because even though I'm realistic, and recently I've started kind of like trying to change that to be at least a little bit positive, because you
Hmm.
can't be in life being realistic and expecting the worst. Like that's
Yeah.
not really life. But I've been like that since I was little. Since I was
Mm.
little, and that's what I said when my dad got sick. Michael was there for me, being positive. He was like, "No, everything's gonna be okay." So deep down, I kind of hold like to that,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I hold myself to that, but in the back of my head, I'm like, "No, like things are not looking like for something to be positive."
All
You
right.
know, like
Interesting.
the numbers are not showing that it's gonna it's gonna be okay. But like I was saying, if it wasn't for him, I I wouldn't. I don't think I would have like that small little light of positivity, or like everything's gonna. When something goes bad, I'm like, oh my god. So I already think of the worst. And he's like so calm, so relaxed, and like just the way you are. That's just the way you are. Like you could be like freaking out, but you don't show it.
Yeah, like the same thing that we talked about on the last episode when Noah had
Yeah,
that breathing problem. Like in the inside, I was definitely freaking out because that was my son on on
yeah.
the little bed, but I couldn't show it on the outside because she was freaking out.
Do you ever blame me for that? Like or
Yes, you
like,
suck. You're the worst.
oh my god, my fans are gonna come at you.
No,
No, but
no.
like in the sense like because
I mean, there was no time to think or react. It was just like, you're freaking out. I need to take care of you while they take care of Noah.
yeah, like even for now too, right? Like now that Noah is cause he's still sick, right? Um, we really don't know what he have yet, but I feel like you're being worried a lot more,
Yeah,
and I feel like I've been more chill.
yeah.
Okay.
Going back to what you had said about the whole like in the situation of in Noah's situation where you were freaking out and he was calm. I've kind of grown to do the same because I see with Sabrina in a lot of situations she's the one freaking out because I told Sabrina this many times. One of her worst qualities is how she stresses. She stresses like that rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. You know how he's
Oh.
constantly running around. He's like that's how she is, and it obviously that's how she copes. I can't be upset. You know that's
Yeah.
how she is. That's who she is. That's how she becomes. Whatever. But I've learned I'm like okay, if she freaks out, I need to be the calm one because if we're both acting that way, how is anyone going to feel better? How is
Yeah,
anything going to get done?
yeah,
So I'm like, I have to like, kind of be the happy go lucky guy and calm, her and just be there as much as I can. But, and that's where those stupid jokes come in handy. Because I'm like, if I can make her laugh, it could distract her just a little bit, just for a second. It might make her distract herself
And
and
Sabrina's like,
ease the
shut
pain.
up.
yeah. Sabrina's like, I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
And I'm like, see, it's working. You're distracted, right?
You think you had to punch me in the throat? That's funny.
Okay, now that we're done with that, we are coming to the end of the show, and we have to do our famous
Chisme
Chisme Chat,
Chat.
chat, chat,
We have
chat.
to make a song, bro. Like
We have a what?
we have to make some type of intro.
Yeah, me and Sally are working behind the scenes with that, so don't worry about that. It should be here by season 2. If not, we'll let you know.
When is season 2?
Season 2
Next year.
is yeah next year.
Next year?
Yeah.
How many episodes can a season have?
I don't know.
We're the producers, so we run it. So
Yeah.
we'll
We just we
we'll let you know.
just we have a wheel with all the answers, and then we just spin the wheel.
Oh,
Right, Andres?
I had an
I know
idea.
that's what we're doing.
That's literally every question is just Andres, spin the wheel.
Our show would be run by amateurs.
You
And the
sounded like
answer
a
is no.
turkey.
There you go, Sally. The answer is no.
Yeah.
Okay, move on to the next topic.
Oh
Okay,
man.
let's help this woman, person, girl, guy, man,
It.
whatever.
I'm
Um,
excited.
yes, and this person. We'll just put that. Uh, husband and I have been married for a few years. The husband is 33. The wife is 31. And attended his colleague's wedding. The colleague is a woman. She's 37. She is lovely, and I can see her being a diligent and caring coworker. They're not close, but they have known each other for a couple years. On arriving at her wedding, she throws herself on my husband and tried to touch his hair and fix his tie. He was very taken aback and pushed her away politely. Her face and hand visibly dropped when she saw my expression. I suffer no fools. I think she had a moment of realization of how inappropriate she was and felt bad. And look, I can't fault her. My husband is very conveniently handsome, so I'm used to the effect he has on some people. She has just had a baby with her new husband and has been extremely vocal about not wanting to be married. Sadly, her new husband is clearly madly in love with her. And it isn't just us who noticed. Both my husband and I felt uncomfortable at the wedding, with the snide comments, jokes about how not into him she is from their close family and friends, all in all bizarre. I think she is clearly unhappy, disconnected, and perhaps she is just a touchy feely person. But am I being delusional that I am getting a weird vibe? I feel she is projecting a lot of her wants onto my husband, and it's just uncomfortable for me to be around it. He would shut it down if it crosses a line, but he doesn't think anything is inappropriate. He agrees at the wedding she was weirdly over familiar, but he feels it isn't a pattern. Recently, she's made it clear she would like us all to be friends outside of work and be closer, like a double date. My husband doesn't want to offend, so he has asked me to give it a shot. The cynic in me feels distrustful. I know if I refuse, my husband would not pursue it, but I would hate to begrudge him a friend if I'm just jumping to conclusions. Am I just jealous or insecure? To some extent, probably, but I do trust my husband. I just don't care to be friends or spend time with someone who would behave and openly talk about not wanting to be with their own spouse at their own wedding. And if I was newly married and a new mom like her, the last thing on my mind would be to pursue a new friendship with a male coworker. Odd? No. Or am I being the young people call it delulu?
Tululu.
Can I start?
Is that a thing?
Delulu?
Yeah.
Delusional?
Yeah, you never heard of delulu?
No.
It's
Yeah,
delusional.
it's delusional. That's what the young
That,
people are calling it.
is
Can
that
I
the
start?
the new slang
Yeah,
for it?
the new slang is delulu. Yeah, babe, go ahead, take it away.
So I feel like Angie, and you could back me up on this.
All
You
right.
always trust your gut instinct.
Yep.
If it doesn't feel right, then it's not right. And the fact that the husband even mentioned that it was a little weird shows that he feels it too, but he's just trying to ignore it.
True.
Because honestly, like if it wasn't weird, he wouldn't care. But he mentioned that it was a little weird, but he's just trying to like not make it awkward.
Make a big
That
deal.
means there's something wrong.
Yeah, because otherwise, the if there was nothing there, potentially the husband would defend the friend if it
And
was
if I
fake.
could tell you anything about a girl's like instinct, always right, 100%. Even if there was something there, no like evidence or anything, if I don't feel like something's right, mostly 99% of the time it's not.
It's no, it is true. You have to follow what you feel like at that moment. And if you're wrong, at least you follow that. But you have, like Sabrina said, you have to follow.
It's like better safe than sorry.
True.
So let me ask you, how did you feel when you met me? Because when we met, I had a lot of female friends.
You were very I felt fine. The only reason why is because the female friends that you had and someone that I met, they were very respectful towards you and towards herself.
Okay.
Like Jillian,
Okay.
right? Because she was one of the first ones that I met.
Okay.
She was really respectful. Like obviously, I'm new to your life, so who the hell was I at that moment to tell you I don't want you to be friends with her
Okay.
because she can't give you a kiss on a cheek and hug you. But when I started like knowing how she was and who she was and how she respected herself, and how she also respected me being in a relationship with you, I didn't mind it. And even with your cousin too, the one who works to work commercials,
Um,
Elia,
Elia, yeah.
Elia the same way too. Even though you guys are like distant cousins, it was the same way too. Now, I did had a problem with one of your cousins.
No, but I'm talking about like when we met, like
No,
when we
no, no.
first
That's what I'm
met,
saying. Like I didn't feel anything because
like
you
towards the other girls.
two of those are girls. No, because they're always look at it this way. They always respected themselves in the sense that they didn't do what your other cousin did, even though she was your cousin.
Okay.
So that's what comes when Sabrina said you have to follow your instinct, and that's what I did. And you didn't see what I saw because you're not guys don't have that. Am I right, Sabrina?
They don't. I'm
You
sorry.
guys don't have like that six, what is it called, sense,
6 cents, yeah.
that females we have. Because if you're not doing something wrong, why do you distance yourself from your family?
Huh?
Like
Wait, what? Yeah.
if you like
You
if
guys,
huh?
you guys avoid confrontation or like anything awkward.
Like for example, like your other friends, I like hanging out with them. They seem very chill. Like they got nothing wrong, right? As your other cousin, I never confronted her for what happened,
Okay.
and she distanced herself because she knew what she was doing.
Okay.
I don't know how you view that, but I view it different than what you do.
Okay.
Does it make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Andres is no longer allowed to have like female friends. Like I'm not gonna lie, when we first started dating, he had a lot, and there's only like one left.
Yeah, I feel like it's the partner, right? In this situation, the husband and the girl, the new mom, right? Like if the husbands know what's going on as a husband, like okay, well you're a little crazy. I'm gonna distance myself from you because I'm trying to avoid problem with your husband and my wife and just with myself too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you shouldn't. Why are you acting like this? And what the wife said is like, oh, I don't blame her because my husband is extremely handsome. That has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I was like,
That has
nah,
nothing to
bro,
do with it. Yeah,
don't.
don't make excuses.
Yeah.
And then on top of that too, like why would you want to start hanging out like outside of work once you got married?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm like, that's not an excuse. Like, like I said earlier, like you know what you're doing and you know what's wrong, good and bad, and it's up to you what decision you make.
Cause like I'm gonna say like a lot of our bestest friends, like female friends, they were very like not okay, like they were like disrespectful in a way. And like they would tell me like when like like well I was here before you and I was like okay but I'm here now. So you need to find your place.
Yeah, I feel like I never had that problem with your friends. Like they knew, like okay, I'm his friends first, but I also have to respect that he has a partner, and the partner might not like certain things. So I feel like that's why I never had a problem with him. And you have to have you used to have a lot of friends that were girls,
Yeah.
a lot. Now I don't know where they went, but I had nothing to do with that.
No, his female friends aren't around because of me.
And I'm proud, Sabrina
I
says.
have no shame whatsoever.
No, I don't know what happens to your friends. They're traveling around the world.
Yeah.
Well, when you do have like somebody like come in like a partner, your friends do seem to like get lower and lower.
But it depends, I
That's
think.
definitely true. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that for me is definitely true.
And I don't think it's a negative thing. I just
Oh
think
yeah, no,
like,
you just whittled out who you really, especially like when Sabrina came into my life, she kind of started pointing out like trash, that one's trash, 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 trash. Oh, that one's good. Keep her around. Trash, trash. That's your best friend. He's cool. Trash, 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 trash. Whittled
no,
the
I
everybody.
suggested and Ines took the action, right?
Right.
No,
Hmm.
because I realized a lot of people don't treat him the way he should be treated. So I was hoping me treating him the right way, he would understand like, okay, I'm meant to be treated a bit better.
That's something that Michael tend like you used to do a lot too, and now my point in life where I am right now, I do take it into consideration. Like with that one friend that you don't like,
One of your friends that I don't like. Okay.
you
All
know.
right. Yeah.
So you always used to tell me like, oh, she's not. And this you actually told me this that not so long ago. And it's something that I have to work on and be more like, cause I
Well,
get
like
it.
what just happened this week too,
Yeah.
because I was like, you don't need to
Exactly.
share so much information.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I'm like, and I didn't tell you anything
Yeah.
because I know you were right.
Yeah.
Like when I know you're right, I don't tell you anything. What?
Andres picked that up. He was like, hmm.
I was like, let me not say
Because
anything. I
people
don't need
who
to say
knows
anything.
me knows that just tend to do whatever the fuck I want.
Hmm.
You know,
Clearly.
I don't literally, I don't like people telling me what to do. You know, but you were right, and that's the reason why I don't reply back. And then I started just thinking, like, he's right, so I need to do something about it. I need to do something about it to change that part of my life that I don't want. Not that I don't want around, but I don't want to be so
Surrounded by.
surrounded by or giving too much information about and things like that. And but since day one, since you met that person, you told me,
Yeah.
and I it just took me a while to listen to you and understand, and like kind of being like on your side, like no, you are right. So now that I understand, well, okay, he's been telling me this for a reason, like, and I apologize for that. You were
Like,
right.
Who
babe,
replies to them or to me?
To you.
Okay, thank you.
He's like,
no,
wait, redirect your apology to me.
but babe, tell me now. A lot of people that I said, I don't know, it just gives me a weird feeling. Like, I just don't like them that much. I've been right, like, every time. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
No, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Was Kevin one of them?
That's why he left to California.
No, yeah, like no, like if your husband or significant other or your wife tells you something about X person, believe them. Why? Because, and I'm talking from experience, because we as people, me like people, we don't tend to always know. We don't fully know the other person, and that's why you need another person to back you up and say, "Well, I saw what you didn't see."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the
Mhm.
reason why I'm telling you this. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I now that think about it and go over everything that had happened, I do kind of feel like I was taken advantage at some point.
By that friend?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like you saw that since day one.
Yeah.
Are you guys talking about me?
Yeah, Sabrina, it
Oh!
was you.
I knew it. And then Sally, stop getting in her head, yo.
No, I don't want to say anybody's name because I'm sure they were watching this video. I don't want no problems at all. But I do have to learn how to distance myself from that. And I feel like I kind of have a little bit since.
No, you need to work on it. You need to do a better job.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I do agree with the whole listening to your spouse because, like, you see them. It's kind of like what's that phrase? Tunnel vision. You have tunnel vision when you're seeing them because you have one perspective, but when your spouse comes in, they see a whole different side of them that you've never really looked at that angle.
And this
And
is
when
what.
Sabrina has mentioned that to me,
Uh
I'm like,
huh.
I remember thinking, I'm like, she's just jealous. Like even if it was a guy, not just because it was a girl, but I'm like, she's just jealous because. But then, like she would point things out, and I'm like, this motherfucker was right. I'm like, shit,
Like,
he
there was
is
this
or
one
she is
guy.
like that.
There was this one guy. He was really nice and everything. But, like, whenever we would hang out, like, it was always about him.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do anything thinking, like, oh, like, I want the attention on me. But it was, like, not constantly, like, complimenting him.
Yeah.
And then it was constantly about, like, his dreams and his goals and, like, what he's doing. And then I was like, honestly, like, this conversation is draining. And then this was so into it. And I was like, bro, like, you like this? And he's like,
Oh,
yeah, he's a great guy, whatever. And then
You're into
eventually he
him?
showed up to be like a piece of shit. So I was like,
No, yeah, and it's like what the husband of the girls and the chisme thing is. My husband saw it, right, and
Acted accordingly. Like he
exactly.
he pushed her away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He saw the intentions of this other lady.
right,
So
yeah.
always follow, like always, especially if you're married, because you guys are married for a reason. It's not
Hmm.
because you decide to just get like you've been together for a long time, and
For
I'm sure
papers.
like, huh?
For papers.
No, not for papers.
Okay. For
Um,
money.
I mean, that depends on the person, right? But like,
We're only worth if we die. We're only worth something if any of us die.
I'm sorry, I'm worth a lie if I'm alive.
Okay.
Angie, try that thing with the hand over the face and the mouth.
I'm gonna do that tonight.
Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ.
But but it's so true. Like you have to trust your husband, and it's something that I'm trying to like work on it more, right? More
After 8 years.
after 8 years. Again, I'm not I'm not the person who likes to be told things that I don't want to hear
Yes.
a lot. So you know,
Honestly though, like I've cut a lot of people out just because they didn't respect on this.
Yeah.
that's true.
Like on this, I didn't have to say anything, but he was like, I could tell when he's uncomfortable, and I would try to fix it with that person, like put them in their place. But if it didn't work, it didn't work.
Can I tell them the story about your cousin?
No.
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 Mm,
Okay.
okay, we'll wait till like we stop recording, and then I want to hear it
Yeah, you can do that.
Why not?
Good.
behind the
Okay,
scenes.
fine.
You know what? We'll end it on that. We'll end it on a little cliffhanger because this has
Yeah,
been,
because I want to hear this.
yeah, another bumpy road episode. So until next time, guys.
Goodbye.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Wow, 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 wow.
What was that? That was
I'm gonna leave that
horrible.
in there. I'm gonna leave that in there.